Yes, some more of this dynasty flow, but this wasn't from Texas at all. No, it's TWA with some stillborn, and I'm still gonna rip this up. Yes, the dragon's breath I'm gonna coax until I find the one I like the most. Just poke at the fire with a stick with no marshmallow on it. Look for the mushrooms, they're all around the base of the trees near the stumps and shit. I'm just making up a bunch of stuff that's never on a list, and then I'll get you like you're a stiff. But where's the tag on your toe on the end of your body where it doesn't grow anymore? Because you could have been more tall, but you weren't. So these toes decided to foam. They formed an alliance of their own. This was some Lord of the Rings type stuff. Every time that I wanna just beckon my call, I just wreck this some more. And this was something small, like a marble to get enlarged in your throat. So I hope this doesn't happen to yo, cause that would have been the sucky dog. That would have been something you do not want. That wouldn't have been soft. You didn't use the fabric softener at all. Shit, it's still on that dryer, I bet. I bet the seal is still on the top because we just purchased that shit from Walmart. Or maybe it was Freddie Moss, and that's just down the road. Shit, your blinds need to get pulled. They all need to get cleaned with that feathery stuff from the French maid when she comes. Yes, my 47 Ronin was gonna run you over with that horse. They're not gonna hit you with the arrows, cause that would have been a waste. We need to save those for the better foes that were more strong, with the more hit points, with the couple magics that they could cast. Won't you make sure that they're dead in the ground? Yes, put a mound on the top, but not the almond joy, because that has an almond as well. Boom. TWA's gonna walk all over this brick in this chapel you built. Yes, I could see the dome. I know how it's formed. I saw it before. I traveled in all alone with the map that I carried around in my satchel bag, strung over my shoulder just like so. All of the stars were lit and the sky was so bright. Even this wicked type of a night when I could be doing these rhymes. Yes, all the constellations said TWA was the best, so what are you gonna do, go against them? Shit, that's not astrology at all. You need to get a little knapsack together, go somewhere else, because we coulda get this plus sound to everyone. Yes, they all start to dance when I start to advance with something awesome, because I planned it just like that. Yes, the almonds were gonna get cracked from out of their shells. Take out the nuts, then you would know. Then I could wreck this like a wrecking ball. Boom. Light up like the globe from earlier on. Shit, I can see all the women and children were gone. So we're gonna battle some more until one of us is gone as well. It could have been me, I'd be okay with that. Shit, just put a sign on my chest, be like RIP this one because he battled the best. I like the way that he tempted fate with each rhyme that he says. Get up into the attic and hide for a while, like you could wrote a diary now. And then put a couple words about me, just get me involved. Just pick me for your team if we're gonna throw a dodgeball around. Yes, they were the 4 D's of dodgeball, dog. Where was the 5th? Because his thumb was gone. And now we're gonna get just like a miracle. I thought I could get like a rainbow to go across the sky. And in the mist, when you wash your car, it's always this, you'll never miss. Even if the sun was a mist, I bet it would still be this, bitch. So won't you get to grip of what I said? Yes, I'm just throwing some more tartar sauce onto the Tartarus now. Until a walrus is gonna get it in his mouth and his teeth were long. He's gonna give it a jump and leave his marks. He might let it go and swim it off. Just swim it off for a while, you'll be okay. That's what the doctor would say if he was a fish with a couple fins that he could flip, and he's flipping you off, bitch. Yes, and then a couple of astrology signs were switched. They were a little bit different than what they usually is. Yes, so why don't you run it through again, make sure that he's dead. I could tell he's still alive because his chest was moving around like he's moving the air in and out. They didn't have that word oxygen back in the day. That's the one we just made up. Boom. So put your little big on that stick and get back onto the train before that bitch left. And the conductor always checks his watch, even though he doesn't have to leave for a while. He can still finish his snack. It was some Mickey D's inside of his bag. Yes, did he pay enough for that bitch? I wanna know. I wanna know. And then I'll scribble something down. But I don't like to write shit very much. I feel like it's a waste and better when it comes from right out of my mouth and not made up at all onto this page. The way that we'll say it, because I can make it sound so great. Yes, I'm just grating some more Parmesan cheese. Tell me when to stop, like I worked in this house, but I don't at all. Boom. TWA was gonna switch some mow and grow some artificial turf from out of the ground, because I think that I should right about now. When was my blend gonna come? My Led Zeppelin one. We could never get off the ground, no matter how much helium that you pump in. Boom. Pump some more for Pompeii, because the top of the mountain is gone. It turned out to be a volcano below. The chime of the bells is when I know that I have to go the most, cause I go like the Holy Ghost. I want you to feel this in your soul. Feel it like it's some Johnsonville, the type that just sticks to your inner walls. It's just gonna stick to my ribs, I'm never gonna shit it out. Yes. And then I begin to get pissed when my treasure was gone. I think somebody stole it like a thief and ran off in the night to never be found. Boom. And I'm gonna want it back. I'm just gonna get so Sega Genesis when I'm Sonic the Hedgehog, dog. Just gonna spin around and knock you down. Am I just trying to take out your kneecaps like I was a real dirty player in some football down? Football now? Yes. And then we're just gonna inspire with this. Inspire someone. I'm inspiring myself. Because my sentences were strong and they hit really hard like a torpedo shot from out of a submarine submerged. Underneath the sea, I just plan to be inventive with the words that I speak, and then I'm just gonna chain them together like a chain link fence for a wall. Yes, the one that was tall. You couldn't climb over because there was some barbed wire on the top, and that's the way that I planned it out. Yes. Like I just stare at the wall until some shape just falls. I feel like I'm saying Bloody Mary again into the mirror. Let's see if she comes. And then that would be sweet. We could get along. We could play some Monopoly I brought. Yes, but I wanna be the thimble. You wanna be the new caricature. Yes, the little piece you could draw, I guess. If you had a pen and a pencil, maybe some color stencils, you'd use some markers. Yes, give them a dip. Change up their complexion a bit. The awesome one that come to toss them some because it's what they want. It wasn't much, but it's pretty close, so let's get this shit going. Let's pop the top on something that we got a Marvel character on the front. The character. Why always say it like that? Who knows? Where was the L? He was most smart, the most smart animal there was around. So we'll ask him, and then all of us would know. Yes, all of us was gonna grow some more like the flowers that were out in the lawn. If the rain would ever come, because it's been a drought, there's been too much sun. All of it is dry like raisin sun. But there wasn't a bench that the soil would sit and the roots all dry out first, because they quench for that thirst. They quench for that drink. It doesn't need to be in a cup, it just needs to be something dropped, something that they could feel for a while. Yes, I thought I could feel one of your songs, but then I got lost, like chasing the Sasquatch around. You got way too northwest for my own style. For my own delight, now I'm just gonna despise one of these rhymes that I'll just give it a try. I bet it would be nice. I bet we could go back to the mall if we had the receipt and a hand to take back that shit in the bag. We didn't even take it out. That's how quick our mind got changed, my lad. Yes, in an Irish line. Saying this miraculous, I'm busting some more bubbles over your head. This was a Cinderella song when I'm getting my cleaning going on, just rubbing his bricks until they're the cleanest ones. Yes, and then toss one at them to leave a mark. Yes, this was gonna be blood. It's gonna be needing a stitch by a steady hand like Dr. Strange before that accident, before he flew off the cliff and just listening to one of my songs too hard. Oh, the canary bird that just flew into the wall. It wasn't something clean with the Windex, cause who cleans a fucking wall with some Windex? Who knows? Cause all you really need is some hot water and soap. Then you can get the job done. Pumping on some pistons with this. Yes, I'm pumped and pissed like I'm just gonna toss this ball to one of my friends to see if we win some March Madness shit. The old ball is my delight. Yes, I'm having a bowl on this rhymes all of the time. Just record them for me and for the king of Siren, because he wrote me a note. He says my flows were the best each and every ones. He doesn't know where to start along with me. I'm just gonna get this so you will be defeated, yes. But I want you to be on my side, so I draw a line in the sand. Now won't you cross it, then we could cross the bridge. Yes, this bridge was built a long time ago. We don't need it anymore, let's knock it down. Boom. Wait, no, we need the bridge. And then the spider advances on his web. Yes, to just give you a snip. Like a dragon, he gets pissed with his tail that he'll whip. It has a spike on the end, like he's a Dinosaurus Rex or some shit. And now the bulb is gonna get lit. Yes, the spell that he kissed worked, but he's gonna cast it again. Maybe y'all will feel dizzy right now and a little bit dilly, like a dilly bar that you got from Dairy Queen, and then you'll sit down for a while. Boom. So won't you advance on the steak, the sandwich you have, give it a bite, and then chew it up good because you don't want to choke on this bitch? No, that would be bad. You would need to go and do an artificial seminary where you all get taught a bunch of Christian stuff, and that would be swell. Yes, I like to learn about the cross for myself, and then we all go on to the hell, and then we watch where all of it's done, because it was a long time ago, but they left some tricks. Under the ground, they left some little tempter shit that we could get if we listen to this song. Yes, put a plus sign next to all I said, and then we're gonna add it up and we dump through the lawn like it was a equal one, but it was stretched out like you took the bottom and added it to the top, and now we're gonna get like a barber shop when I say this and wreck this now like a wrecking ball. Boom. Your mozzarella was cold and I'm just here to heat it up because my words were sweet, you already know. Yes, I'm just gonna say this and release this fucking cape that I wore because the Dracula turned into full gargoyle right now. He come from out of the stone. Boom. Yes, mixing this up so vicious again when I hit them with some artificial turf they were getting. Because they were slipping, no, they didn't have the cleats on that they won't, so they couldn't listen to it strong and get traction to this heavy type stuff. Boom, heavy and heady as well. Yes, I'm just gonna blow my top and a bunch of confetti's gonna come out. And then a little sign that said bang, like I just pulled the trigger of the gun. Those really fake cartoonish type ones. Your creatine didn't mix in the soluble drink, so try again. This is something you want to get if you wasn't working out and shit. Why don't you go to the gym? Why don't you ask a couple people who just went hanging out around the weights and whatnot? Maybe taking a drink. Boom. TW.